Are open houses really worth it? Some people disagree. They don't think they're worth the time, leaving your house on a Sunday afternoon for 3 hours. But believe it or not, in my opinion, I think they are worth it, and there are some benefits to having them. And I'm going to talk about that today. So let's get started. Jackie Baker, and welcome to my channel. I'm a local realtor here in Bergen County with Coldwell Banker. I post videos every Wednesday and talk about all things real estate. So if that's something of interest to you, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll never miss a video. Let's talk today about open houses. Are they really worth it? There are misconceptions, and people have been fed these lines that, open houses, it's not going to sell your house. Not true. I just recently, on one of my listings, sold the house from the open house. A person walked in that Sunday, and Monday morning, boom, we had an offer. So that's not always the case. They can sell at an open house. Another thing people say is like, oh, it's only for the benefit of the real estate agents so they can get more business. I'm not gonna lie, that is true. We do tend to pick up more leads that way, hosting an open house, but that's not the sole purpose of why we're hosting it. Having an open house is getting your home exposed to as many people as possible, as many buyers, to come through, check it out, and possibly make an offer on it. All right, so what are some other benefits to having your open house? Now, like I just said before, you're getting as many buyers in as possible to come look at your house. So as I said in a prior video, the best time to list your house, which you can check it out up here, list your house on a Thursday or Friday, and we host your open house on that following Sunday because it's brand new, fresh to the market. The biggest benefit to this is it's saving you time. It's saving you time with scheduling, say, 10 showings over the next week, where you got to pack up your kids, all your stuff, and leave the house for a half an hour. We host an open house on Sunday. Those buyers will just come to the open house and check it out rather than coming to see it during the following week. Another benefit, believe it or not, yes, your neighbors are going to come check out your open house. And that's another big thing people don't like. Oh, my nosy neighbors are going to come look inside my house. Let those neighbors in. They may know somebody who, if they have a relative or friend that's looking to buy a house that wants to move into your neighborhood. Let them come check it out. You want, again, as much exposure to potential buyers as possible. The biggest benefit that I find having an open house is the feedback. So once the open house is done, your realtor will go back and reach out to all of those people that signed in, and even if they put down their real estate agent's name, they'll contact their agents to find out if that person is definitely interested in buying your house. And if not, we always ask for feedback. We want to know, what did the buyers think of the house? What did they think of the location? And most important, what do they think of the price of the house? This is so key, especially when it's brand new to the market. You're actually having the market itself come through your house, and that information is telling you whether your house is in great condition and if it's priced correctly. Now, what about multiple open houses? You don't need to do an open house every Sunday until your house sells. I don't recommend that. What happens is, the longer your house sits on the market and you have that open house sign, open Sunday, out in your front yard every week after week after week, people driving by, they're going to start to wonder, God, that house hasn't sold yet? What's wrong? Why is it still sitting there? I don't recommend it, because another thing too, not many people are going to be coming through at that point once it's been on the market for a while. So you're kind of wasting a Sunday afternoon to, you're leaving your house for 3 hours, and if you got kids, pets, dogs, cats, and you got to get everyone out of the house, it's kind of a nuisance, especially if it's been on for a while. You're not going to get that much of a turnout. But what I do recommend, the only other time you should do an open house after it's first on the market is if you reposition the price. If you reduce the price, then I would say definitely do another open house, because now you've just opened that up to a whole other pool of buyers who haven't seen the house yet because maybe it was out of their price range, and now you've reduced it, and now it's in their price range, and you have a whole new set of buyers that will come through to look at the house. Are open houses worth it? Yes, they are. These are the key benefits for having an open house. It'll save you time. It'll give you the most exposure to as many buyers as possible. And the key benefit, I personally feel, is it gives you feedback and tells you, the buyers are telling you exactly what they think of your home and if it's priced correctly. These three factors together is what's going to help us get your home sold quickly and for top dollar. So thanks for watching today. I hope you found this information valuable. I'm Jackie Baker with Coldwell Banker in Allendale, New Jersey, and I will see you next time.